no doubt that Eric Bischoff covets Batista. Bischoff wants Batista to remain here on Raw. And in 41 days, meet Triple H for the world title, representing Raw.
And please welcome the General Manager of SmackDown, Theodore Long.
Well, just as badly as Eric Bischoff wants Batista to stay here on Raw, that man, Teddy Long, the General Manager of SmackDown, he craves, he salivates, he wants, he can take Batista on SmackDown.
And Batista would meet the winner, the WWE Champion JBL and John Cena in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we make history. Because tonight, Dave Batista is going to sign one of these two contracts. A Raw contract which will mean Batista will face Triple H at WrestleMania 21 for the heavyweight title. Or a SmackDown contract, which means Batista would face JBL and John Cena in a triple threat match for the WWE title at WrestleMania. With that said, allow me to introduce the winner of the 2005 Royal Rumble, Batista!
Well, this pro-Raw crowd is easy to determine what they want.
But what does he want?
I just don't know what to expect here. Winner of the Royal Rumble has got a main event at WrestleMania guaranteed.
But will it be for the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE title?
Wouldn't you love to know what Batista's thinking about now?
What Triple H and Flair want.
Batista, before you make any decisions, there's a couple things that I want to say. By signing this contract, two things are going to happen. First and foremost, you remain with Raw, the flagship program, the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment, and the brand that made you a superstar. Raw is a brand that'll give your career stability, because unlike other general managers, my job is not in jeopardy. But more importantly, by signing this contract, it means that you'll face Triple H one-on-one for the heavyweight title at WrestleMania. It's the dream of every superstar in our business to face Triple H, a man who is arguably one of the biggest names in the history of our industry. a man that even the Nature Boy, he says it best. Ric Flair says it best. To be the man, you've got to beat that man, Triple H. And this is your opportunity. So Batista, this isn't really a question. It's a simple thing. Sign the contract. Reach your dreams.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just a minute. Just a minute. Now, Batista, actually, there is a choice. Now, you can sign this contract and come to SmackDown. Now, you can't tell me that you didn't feel the electricity when you walked out on No Way Out last night. Now, we all saw what you could do to the WWE champion, JBL. We also saw the magic when you stared John Cena in the eye. Now, think about this, Batista. John Cena, Batista, the two hottest commodities in the WWE on the same show. In fact, you two could start your own rivalry. It could be the biggest rivalry since Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Now, not only is it JBL and John Cena waiting for you at SmackDown, it's Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. And think about this, one day it could be Batista one-on-one with The Undertaker. But you know something, player? In order for this to happen, you have to sign this contract. Now, you beat JBL, you beat John Cena in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 21, and I assure you that your career will blow up on SmackDown. Now, it's time for you to make that decision, player.
Dave, this shouldn't be a very difficult decision for you. Because there's really only one person that you need to listen to. See, because it's not what's best for Raw, and it's not about what's best for SmackDown. It's about one thing, big man. It's about what's best for you. It's about what's best for Batista, man. And I don't want you to worry about Rick and myself, because, hey, what's best for Batista will be best for Evolution. I want you to picture something, Dave. Imagine this. It's WrestleMania 21. It's all said and done, and I'm standing in the middle of this ring, still the world heavyweight champion. And standing right next to me is the new WWE champion, Batista. Think about it, Dave. We would rule the world. We would answer to no one, man. everything we ever dreamed of. Do you know how big that is? Think about it like this. It's 1986. The Four Horsemen are running wild. Ric Flair is the NWA champion. But what if Arn Anderson were the WWE champion, huh? They would have been unstoppable. But it never happened. Think about it like this. DX, in our prime, on top of our game, Shawn Michaels is the WWE champion. What if I had been the WCW champion? We could have written history. Do you see that, Dave? But it never happened. You and I have an opportunity to make history, and we owe it to ourselves to do it. Now, Dave, I don't want you to be concerned about Bradshaw. I don't want you to be concerned about Cena, because I know deep inside of my heart you could beat both those guys at the same time like that. You see, Dave, we have an opportunity to do the greatest thing that has ever been done in this industry. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to the world, you and I, to walk that aisle with the Nature Boy Ric Flair side by side, owning this business. Doesn't seem like a difficult decision to me at all, Dave. It really doesn't. And I've got a feeling you know what you want to do, big man, don't you? You know what you want to do.
Hunter, I've known what I was gonna do for a long time.
Batista, the thumbs down to the world's champion. Evolution's animal.
He just almost took Triple H's head off. And he dumped Nate out of the ring. Wait a minute, what are you doing, Batista? What are you doing?
My God.
If you do this, there's no turning back. No!
God almighty. What a big powerbomb. Through the table. The world's champion through the table.
Hunter, I'm staying right here on Raw. And at WrestleMania, I'm taking the World Championship from you.
Well, the deal is done. The untamed spirit of the animal known as Batista has made his decision. Batista will stay